And you can't fix every problem in one day. I think a big piece of advice that I've learned from a lot of other parents going through this journey is, don't make rash decisions. Understand that you can't fix everything overnight. And
Try one thing at a
every
time.
doctor said it, and every parent said it. We all stress it. And in the moment, it's very hard to do, because when you're seeing your son or daughter lay there on the ground having a seizure, no matter how many times, whether it's their first or millionth,
Or
you
if it's
want to
not the
stop it.
seizures, it's they can't get through a school day, because the behaviors are so out of control. And you've got teachers emailing you or calling you every day like your son or daughter was a disaster today. And you're like, well, we're doing the best we can. I mean, that doesn't feel very good to hear. And so it's very hard to stay positive. And you just kind of have to try to be there for each other and talk. He doesn't always want to talk about things, and I'm big on communication, so I just make him, find the right time to try and air some of it out and express what we need to express so that we can try to move forward together.
I think the first thing you have to do is know that you can get through it, and to know that in a way it does get better, in the sense that over time you're going to find some level. Now that level may not be exactly where you want it, but you will at least get to a point where hopefully at some point you're not, like I said, we're at the point where we're starting to think about side effects instead of seizures. Mm-hmm. And the truth is, thinking about side effects instead of seizures means that I've been able to pick my head up above water and look around. Mm-hmm. Right? And so I think the first message I'd have for a parent, especially with a young kid, is you are going to probably get to a point where you have some seizure control. Mm-hmm. And if you can just keep going, and you can just keep moving, and for heaven's sakes, take it easy on yourself. We beat ourselves up so much. Take it easy on yourself. Recognize you're doing fine. Recognize it's not your fault. The seizure that happened is not your fault. Mm-hmm. The gene mutation caused the seizure. You didn't cause the seizure. I don't care what triggers were involved.
As a parent who has a child that has a disability, you just you have to deal with it. I mean, I don't even know. You just do it.
At some point, you just have to say, the Dravet caused the seizure, and I'm going to give him the best life possible. And I can't walk around with this guilt. It's not my fault. Yeah. It would be unhealthy if you didn't feel those feelings we were talking about a minute ago. It would be unhealthy if you didn't say why this is unfair. Like, it is, and it's awful. But I think you can have a healthy life, and I think you can have a constructive, happy life, understanding that these challenges are going to be here.
I do have days where I just break down, and it's, why me, why this, why her, it's not fair. And I think in the beginning, every parent, we all did that. Mm-hmm. And it might have lasted a week, it might have lasted a year, it might have lasted 10 years, who the heck knows? But at some point, hopefully, everybody can get out of that and just say, okay, I don't like it, but what am I going to do about it now?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because those thoughts and beliefs are just as important.
It is.
As the more positive ones, and it's another balance.
Yeah, and it's important to know that it's okay to think like that.